Ever just like throw a quick question at one of those AI search engines?
Oh, yeah.
And you see those little citations pop up?
Uh-huh.
It makes you wonder, like, how accurate are those? Are they really leading to, real sources?
That is a fantastic question, and that's precisely what we're diving into today, taking a closer look at a brand new study
Okay.
that really digs into these citation habits, for these AI search tools we see everywhere.
I'm intrigued.
Things like ChatGPT Search, Perplexity,
Yeah, those are the big ones right now.
Gemini, Grok, and more.
Wow. So they're really covering the landscape.
The findings are surprising, honestly.
Okay, I'm ready to be surprised.
We'll break down how the study was done, what it uncovered about the reliability of, these citations and links that the AI generates.
So important because we are relying on them more and more.
It is, and we'll also look at why this might matter so much to online news publishers.
Oh, that's a really interesting angle.
And hey, speaking of support, if you're enjoying these deep dives we do, we could really use a little boost to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube today.
All right, so let's dive in. Today's focus is on, the kind of unreliable citations that we're seeing coming from AI web search engines.
Right. It's something you wouldn't necessarily think about.
Yeah, it's like they're so smart, they've got all the information.
You would assume.
So where are we getting all this juicy information?
This is from a recent analysis by the House Center for Digital Journalism.
Oh, they're a good source.
Really solid. And their main finding was pretty stark.
Lay it on me.
On average, these AI search engines are messing up the citations over 60% of the time.
Whoa, over 60%. That's a lot higher than I would guess.
It's a significant number. And they put a whole bunch of tools to the test.
Okay, so who are the usual suspects?
They looked at ChatGPT Search, Perplexity Pro even.
Oh, wow, the Pro version too.
Then Gemini, DeepSeek Search, both Grok 2 and Grok 3 Search.
Okay, they really did their homework.
And Copilot too. To see how accurate things were, they sent out 1,600 requests.
Wow, 1,600 across all those platforms.
Yep, spread them out.
Okay, so 60% failure rate for accurate citations.
Yeah.
That's not a good look.
It seems like the AI, while great at giving us quick info,
Right?
maybe isn't as good at making sure those answers are from reliable sources.
Yeah, the linking part seems to be where things fall apart.
It's just kind of ironic.
It is a bit, because they're so good at finding information.
Right.
To have that high of an average for incorrect citations, it points to a real challenge.
Yeah. What do you think is going on?
In how they process information and connect it back to the original source.
Is it just like a link issue?
It's more than just whether a link exists. They checked if the title matched. The publication date, media outlet, the URL itself.
So it's like the whole package.
Exactly.
And it wasn't just like one bad apple spoiling the bunch, was it?
No, it was pretty widespread across all the AI search engines they looked at.
Huh. So even the ones we think of as the best weren't immune.
Perplexity actually did the best.
Oh, interesting. 37% error rate.
But still, that's over a third of the citations not quite right.
Right. Which is still a lot.
That's still a lot, yeah.
On the flip side, Grok 3 Search had a 94% error rate.
94. That's almost every single one.
Almost every single citation wrong.
That's wild.
Yeah, much more likely to get a bad citation than a good one there.
So they weren't all equally bad, but none of them were great.
Exactly. And the study actually broke down the types of errors, too.
Oh, that's helpful. Gives us a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, so a common one was the AI just making up URLs.
They were just making stuff up.
That didn't actually go anywhere.
Like leading to a 404 page.
Leading to a 404, page not found.
Oh, I hate those.
And Gemini and Grok 3 were the biggest offenders there.
So even among the bad ones, there were worse ones.
They actually gave out more fake links than real ones.
Oh, no way.
Grok 3 alone was responsible for 154 dead links in the study.
154, that's a lot of dead ends.
That's a lot of frustration for users, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't just them, though. Even ChatGPT Search had a decent amount of bad citations.
So, no one's off the hook here.
Pretty much. And what's interesting is that they rarely gave a disclaimer.
Oh, so they weren't like, hey, we're not sure about this one.
Nope, they presented it as fact.
Even though it might be totally made up.
Potentially, yeah. Copilot was a little different, though.
How so?
Instead of giving wrong citations, it often just didn't answer.
Oh, so better to say nothing at all.
It seems like they're playing it safer with sourcing information.
That's an interesting approach.
Yeah.
But this isn't just some academic thing, right? This has real-world implications.
Yeah.
The study talks about the effect on online news publishers.
Absolutely.
It's like, if these AI search engines are messing up citations, what does it mean for the people who actually created the original content?
Huge implications for them. These unreliable citations can directly impact traffic.
The referral traffic?
Yeah, the clicks coming from those links. And the Tow Center's findings actually match other research.
There's more on this.
Yeah, a study by Tolbit found that chatbots, on average, send 96% less traffic to publishers.
96% less. Compared to, like, Google.
Compared to your traditional search engines, yeah.
That's a staggering drop.
It is, a huge difference. And there's even more data.
Oh, tell me more.
Northwestern University looked at traffic data from ChatGPT and Perplexity over several months in 2024, and they found that only a tiny bit of that traffic actually went to news sites.
Like people clicking through from the AI.
Exactly. Only 3.2% from ChatGPT and 7.4% from Perplexity.
So even if the links work, people aren't really using them.
It doesn't seem like it.
Wow, this paints a pretty bleak picture for news organizations.
It raises some serious questions.
Especially as AI search gets more popular.
Yeah, if they're not getting that referral traffic.
How are they going to keep doing what they do?
It really puts the spotlight on the responsibility of these AI developers.
To make sure their systems are doing things right.
Especially when it comes to citing original content.
And for us, as users, I guess it means we can't just take these citations at face value.
No, you really have to be skeptical, do your own digging.
So it's like, yeah, AI is convenient and fast.
Super helpful in a lot of ways.
But the accuracy of those sources...
It's a major issue.
And we, as users, have to be extra careful.
We have to be more aware than ever before.
It's kind of scary, actually.
It is. It really makes you think about the future of information.
Yeah, like, what's going to happen to real reporting if no one's reading it?
And if we can't trust the tools that are supposed to be helping us find it.
That's a good question to leave our listeners with, right? What new habits do we need to develop?
As AI becomes more and more part of our lives.
Food for thought, for sure.
Absolutely.